In Lesson 2, we will review how to change the background of a Microsoft Publisher document and what background options that we have. First, we'd like to go to Format, click on the Format tab, and under Format you'll notice that there is the name Background. We are going to click on Background. As you notice down the left side of the screen, it brings up a couple of different options here for backgrounds. The most basic function of a background that we'll notice is that we can change the color. As you will notice, we have a few different options here, and we're going to click on this color here to see how that affects the background. And we'll double click there. And once we have double clicked on the color of the background, you'll notice that it will give you a couple of different options as to the way that color can be used with different effects. So we have the no fill, which is basically means that that color will not be used, and we can do the complete color, and once we click on that, we'll notice that it changes the whole background of the page to that color. And we have also a couple of different fill effects. Fill effects meaning that you can have some shading and some tinting, and I'll just click on a couple of those to see how it affects the page. And as you can see, you can scroll down and it gives you multiple options as to how that color can be filled and the effect can change. If you're not satisfied with this color or any of the colors that pop up by default, you can click on More Colors. Under More Colors, it gives you the option of picking any color within the spectrum, and we can play with this a little bit, and you'll notice that those colors are available. And let's just click on a different version of purple to just show you a little bit of variance. We click OK, you'll see that all of the effects have been changed to that tint of that purple color. And even if you notice here that the color that you're looking for is not contained within this octagon, you can click on Custom, and it gives you the option of moving and finding even more colors within the color spectrum. And so you can play with that a little bit and click OK. You'll notice that you also have an option below that says More Backgrounds. And with this More Background option, it does give you the option of creating one color backgrounds, two color backgrounds, and also preset backgrounds. And one color backgrounds are basically one color that blends from the color that you select to a different shade of the color that you select, as you can see here with the blue. A two color background will allow you to select one color, such as blue, and in contrast you can select a color such as orange, and you'll notice how it would grade from blue to orange. And you also have your preset background, which gives you a couple of different options that the program has already set default, such as the early sunset color. We can also look at late sunset, nightfall, and an array of different preset color schemes. Now the shading style can be shaded horizontally, it can be set to be shaded vertically, diagonally down, and from the corners, and also from the center. And just to give you an idea of what that looks like, I'm just going to click on the preset option of ocean from the center, and we'll have the blue on the outside and teal color on the inside and press OK. And so that will give us the look of the background here. We can go back once again to more backgrounds. And it also has a couple of textured preset backgrounds with different marble looks and a couple of different schemes that they have here also preset. They also have patterns preset, and you can select the color of the patterns. And we can also insert a picture. And I'm going to go to select a picture, go to my desktop, and select a preset picture I have on my desktop called the Aggie Pic. And now that that picture is shown up, I'm going to press OK. And it has inserted that picture numerous times as the background. And that is one other option that we have. So I'm going to go back to No Fill, and that will be our default page. And there is one more option that I wanted to show you, which was the tint option. And it also allows you to change the tint of any color that you pick.